All right. Got a couple of ideas for today on trying to solve our traffic issues. I think we'll start over in the industry section. Man, we got some fires going on over here today. Real quick, let's just check and make sure we got fire coverage. We do, it's pretty good. Okay, maybe it just happens that there's fires there. Yeah, whole map needs TLC at this point. But I know this area has been having traffic issues, and that was where I last left off, so I kind of wanted to finish the thought on that. So one of the ways I've recently seen to fix this is to give room on either side of this, and to maybe make this a little more accessible getting out. Now, roundabouts I'm seeing are less and less efficient, I guess, for when you have mass traffic, that just having the stop sign might be the way to go. So I might take that out, but essentially what I wanted to do is look and see, when we do have these backups like we do, what is the foot traffic in this area like? Do we have people trying to cross? And I think that's part of some of it, like, this whole thing here is backed up too. They're trying to come in here. This guy's, so this doesn't, that's the other thing. So I don't want any buildings on this road. So this building, unfortunately, is gonna have to go. And I might even make more room than that, was another thing I think that we'll need to change. So we can undo, I was trying, there we go, undo. And then we'll undo all of this, undo all of this. I'll just go all the way down, probably 4 to 5 blocks. Probably there's good enough. On that side, bulldoze these guys. So I just don't want any traffic that is directly on the road, which will actually help us make those pedestrian crossings, which we definitely need to look into a little more. So that is one piece to it. So when we come here, we don't want that, I guess it is. I don't know if these are whole sections or not. Looks like it might be. Yeah, okay. And then that one's probably gonna need to go. All right. All right, so that pretty much makes this road easier to get to. I feel like these two are still pretty close, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and knock those both out. Give about 3 lanes, or 3. I could probably do 2 there, but I'm not gonna put anything back just yet, so we know. And that solves the main road. Okay, so there we go. All right, I'm gonna hit play, see how this goes. This guy would no longer have come through blocking this, which is obviously what's causing this to back up, so that we just solved that particular backup. We're at 8:32 p.m. in the game, so I don't think this is really a heavy traffic point anyway. This guy is doing what? What are you trying? Oh, he's trying to go all the way across, and these guys are blocking. He has to yield to get there. He's trying to go that way, it looks like. And this is where I think the efficiency of a roundabout starts to fail, because this guy's trying to turn. We're just holding this whole line up. If we had a light, then it would be a turn-based. So let me pause, and let's try taking that out, hitting play. And then I'll let that kind of marinate for a second. Another thing that I'm noticing that I've done is I've gotten a lot of big intersections going east and west. Traffic-wise on this guy, it looks like I probably need it. because there's a lot of cars piling up here. And then this guy here is now causing a problem. I wonder... Alright, so that he's going through. They're at a light now. This probably needs 2 left turn lanes here. So we're 6 wide. I wonder if I can make 2 left turns with an 8 lane. If I do an upgrade. So that would make 2 left turns if I upgraded it to an 8 lane. I don't think any other street is an 8 lane, because I think everything else is 6. But that now gives 2 lanes turning left, which is the bottleneck there right now. And then this one here, oh, I just realized this is on that side, that was on that side. Now I was trying to line it up with what we had here. I could do 8 lanes here as well. It doesn't look like that many people want to turn left, but it'd probably be a good idea nonetheless. So let's try... I almost want to get them to the light first to see. This is just a cluster. It's almost like this one here is causing us a lot of heartache. So this might be one of those things where we have to do a one-way deal. So this could be a one-way. I think this is a one-way. We could do a one-way left to where they, well, let's see. I think that might be our best bet, honestly. If we do a one-way, 4-lane, maybe one-way that way. I don't know if we can decrease that to 4 lanes, though, without causing a problem. One of these is going to have traffic coming to the intersection. There's going to be a bottleneck. The positive would be if we do one way, it won't have that traffic kind of trying to come across and cut people off. But you will have what you're seeing here, whether in the far, I guess, right lane, but left in the reverse, trying to come all the way over to turn. We could actually make 4 lanes, hopefully, and that would increase the turn radius. So let's do... If I did a laydown of a 4 lane, it's going to end up pulling the road to one side or the other. I don't know that that matters. It is trying to come back, though, which is interesting. So let's do this. I'm going to pause. We're going to bulldoze this. And then we'll even bulldoze that. Do 4 lanes. Going this way, up to... Snap to existing geometry, 90 degrees. I think if I did this. So it doesn't have 2 left lanes, unfortunately, but it has 2 right lanes, of all things. Damn it. And that's the problem, I think, with what's going on here. Because now I definitely would like to have 2 left lanes going. I have a feeling more of these guys are want to go left than anywhere, and we only have 1, and I can't control that, even though it did 2 right lanes. Yeah, see, everyone's moving over to the other side. Okay, so if we do a 5 lane, 5 lane and then upgrade. What does that look like? Blurred it out, but it looks like it's no better. Why is it blurred? Gosh dang it. It's one way. Yeah, it looks like it still kind of screwed me. It's 2 rights. Now they're only rights. 1 dedicated, 1 not. Well, that's unfortunate. That's even worse. I mean, I say it's worse, but it's just not what we want. Why aren't you going? Because you're going to get run over. It's the 2 left lanes that I want, not... I don't understand why it's doing that blur thing. Even this side actually is too. It's kind of blurred. But that's a straight... You got 3 right lanes. That's nuts, man. I wonder... Okay, let's say if we upgraded this one, does that affect... Yes, now I have 2 left lanes. Okay, so we had to put it to an 8 lane road to get the 2 left lane turns. I wonder if I could even down this road down to 4 now. It solved my problem, but whatever. That's good enough for now. Actually, can we downgrade it to 4? Because everything else on that road is 4. 4, upgrade, down to 4. Still get 2, perfect. 2 left, 1 right now. And I think that should solve, I hope, most of the issues I was having there. We could eventually get a backup of people wanting to turn right here. So we might have to solve that. Right now we have a lack of industry wanting to build here now. Because I don't think I have it marked. Okay, so we don't want anybody here. We don't want anybody here. So you guys can have all of that. And all of that. Actually, clicking the wrong button. You can have that. All of that. And all of that. And that. Play. Oh, I just deleted the wrong thing. Actually, we need to sync these up slightly anyway, so we come back in. We're on the 8 lane road. Come here. Straight through. There's 90. This road's crooked. Why isn't it letting me? I might have to break that road too. So we'll take that same road. Come on. Doesn't like the overpass. Man, I have to delete that and redo it. Could probably go under was another thought I had earlier too. So then we can do this and this and redo those two at the same time. Lots of redoing today. By the way, if you're watching, say hello in chat. Let me know how your day's going. Hope it's going well. Monday of the American holiday Thanksgiving. I don't know if everyone celebrates that, even if you're in the US, but if you're celebrating, happy Thanksgiving. It's not terrible, but it's not looking the greatest. Yeah, why doesn't it just go straight like that one did? Why did it have to go all wonk? What if we come here to there? It's not bad. And then this one had an issue that I created. It's not anyone's fault but mine, where I didn't get the road directly on these guys. So I wonder, can I just move you? Because you've been really a pain in my side here. I'm going to try and get it away from that road just a little bit. So I'll put it there. And then now I don't really care where this ends up meeting, so we're going to delete all of said stuff. And then this guy, I think, was trying to merge into a lot of this traffic. Probably need to undo this. We don't need the lights, and we don't really need the crosswalks. Perfect. And then I wonder, this is going to be a little brute force, to be honest with you. I could either throw it into the road and it cause a little bit of a jam, which I think it's going to regardless. Or I could throw in one up here catching, it's still going to be ugly no matter which way I do it. So let's just say, like that. See what that does to our traffic. And then we've got the off-ramp now that would go into this side we gotta worry about. Okay, so then we're just gonna keep going over versus under and see what we can do with that. So we'll take all of this, and it's a highway, not a street road. Okay, so this guy here will go curved, coived, and then we'll come in like here and then hook it over. Oh, it's gonna be up. Maybe 10. How about there? I don't really like this lower road so much, but that one worked okay. It's kind of a sharp turn. Okay, so then we've got all of that completed. There's no real pedestrian issue there. Why is that there? That may be too close, but we're going to leave it for now. Play. And then, why don't we don't really need the light here, because no one over here necessarily turns right. They might. I mean, there's a douchebag right there doing it. What we could do... Yeah, problem is if I don't let them turn right there, they'll never be able to get over here. They'd have to go onto the highway and come back somehow to get to there. So we definitely need to allow the right turn. And I'm not seeing any foot traffic right now, but I feel like maybe I should go ahead and build that in so that when we get it, it's taken care of. So let's do 10. And then we'll make this a little broader. We'll come out to here on both of those. Same thing on this one. Same thing on this one. And then 2 away from where I would think it would go. So we can do here and there, there, and there. And now we can just do, let's see, curved. It's an interesting video I saw earlier on a guy doing the roundabout thing for that. Let me see if I can find it real fast, because it looked great. Home videos. How do you find history? Bear with me just a second. Your videos, time watched. Interesting. It's funny how the iPad apps don't give the same history and all of that kind of stuff. I'm gonna hit pause real quick. It doesn't show all the same stuff. If I go here, I hate that because now I can't tell. Alright, I gotta do it on my computer, apparently. Pathfinding, maybe this is the video. Alright, might be there now. Skip. Yeah, so he brought them back down, is what he did. Okay, so let's see. Bring it to here, I guess, on that one. And then you come, he goes back outside of it. Yeah. So he comes to like here to here, and then down to 0. See, and that's my problem, is like, man, that's like the size of the block trying to get back down on that. His looks much better than that. It's like he comes back maybe 6 blocks and he's on the ground. Why does mine not do that? And maybe is it curved and that's why? So maybe it's curved here. If I go, didn't do it. Oh, I didn't select curve. Did? Okay, so we come here maybe? No, I mean it's still flipping the whole way back. I don't get. Yeah, I mean he's got like the perfect depth of coming off that deal. So what if we did way out here straight? What are you doing, dude? Go. Okay, so we, like wherever it is here straight. There. Okay, and at the same time we come here going down. No, it's not much better. There. Okay, so then that's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks to get down. I almost guarantee you what I'm seeing here is not. It might be, I don't know. It's very zoomed. Let me see if I can get a different angle on it. Does not look like 7 blocks. So the only other thing I can think of is if there is a road. So that would be almost 3 blocks, really and truly. If we go up, and it's -10. Gosh, I'm not doing what I should be doing here, y'all. Why? This is a road. That's a road. That's not even the same thing. This here, so we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll try like this, and then in 4 blocks, can I go up? Does not. It's 5. Looks like it's 5 blocks, and it would do it. So if I come down from here, then going up. That should have worked. Okay, so then let's do delete, delete. And we're here. I think it was this one. It's okay if it's not. Okay, so then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm having a feeling I could almost do it 1 more than that. So we come here, Man, it still didn't connect. Hold on 1 second. I feel like we're doing a lot of spending time on this nebulous thing, but I feel like this is something I've been wanting to get an understanding for quite some time, and I just can't get it to work like I want it to. Cannot. Like, that is way too far to have to get a down ramp to come down, and I don't get that. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can find something real quick to help. City. Skylines. 2. Just do a quick Google. No, I mean, even that video, just looking at it, you can tell he's like 6 or 7 down. There's no way to get it to come down quicker. So basically the idea would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it comes down seven blocks. Not even coming down. That one didn't like it at all. Okay, so we could do this. No, we can't even do that. Let me get back into chat, sorry. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Nope. Back into our chat. What's going on, Eddie? Give me 1 second, I'll read your message. You're asking, don't build large lane roads, road crossings each other. Yes, you'll run into traffic jams. Yeah, so are you talking about like these guys crossing each other? Or are you talking about like, oh, and this is a 6 lane and an 8 lane? Is that what you're talking about? We even got these guys here. I guess you're saying ideally run 4 lane roads against those 4 to 6 lanes. And I did a 4 lane one way going here and a 2 lane here. And to your point, here's a larger intersection with 4 lanes going in, and I have traffic here. I have none here, but of course this is an exit and this is an entrance. But I'm trying to figure out how to make the pedestrian piece not an issue going forward is the hope. So we've got, let me just make it symmetrical on this other side here. Why is it doing that? Wow. 10. Yeah. Alright, well, we're on the same page, I think. I don't know why I can't select that darn block. I want that second one over. And I think my roads are off slightly too, so that might be part of it. Let me unselect here. Maybe it's that one. There we go. And I want to be, there's where I want to be. And then I'll do that one. That one. Don't really care on that one so much. And then here. So you're thinking these streets on the side going down, and I know I overbuilt this entire section for what it's worth. I was just expecting having the larger lanes to be helpful. I mean, here on this one alone, I've got 4 lanes one way, being that I've got a one way here trying to exit, and I've got an issue. But if I lower that down to anything smaller, I'm going to have a massive problem regardless. I can lower this down on this side, but I don't know if that's going to help or hurt anyway at this stage. And I don't really have a pedestrian problem now. I got one dude. Travis Phelps is about to cause me a problem, but again, it's not massive now because I just bulldozed half my industry at this stage. Oh my God, it really is. It's funny because like you'll fix one thing and like, okay, well, we'll microscopically do surgery right here, and then you'll zoom out, and then like just down the road over here, there's an accident because of traffic, and you like go over there, and then you come back and you realize everything you did over here is terrible. It's very involved. Now, I'm learning as I go because a lot of the things, like I had a roundabout here, and I was watching some other videos and some guys tinkering with the math of it all, how much traffic you can get through these. The roundabouts don't do as well right now as the lights. And the lights are still terrible. And then I was trying to figure out how to make the 2 left turns. This is a one-way, but the 2 left turns, I had to make this road bigger to get 2 left turns out of it. Like, why? Like, that made no sense. But, yeah. So, all right, so let me hit play on this for now and see if we can get rid of some of our complaining here. I don't know why these guys are all built up. See, and they all are trying to go left, like I was saying. And then you've got this lane here where no one wants to go straight. They're all trying literally to get out of here. One other thing I've seen them do is dig in to the ground and then come around and then just put them onto the road going straight with an on-ramp. So that could be a possibility. I might have to bulldoze these 2 buildings to accommodate that, or a building over here to accommodate that, because I couldn't get into the road and underneath quick enough, question mark. Could I? Let me see how that would look. If I did, even if I just did a 1 lane, right? And then no, I don't think I can get there quick enough. If I did, why is it going on the middle? I want to do, there it is, that's where I want to go down. And probably just 10's probably fine. I'm going to need much longer than that. So that's a way I could do it. I could actually bulldoze a little bit of my industry, come down, but I'd have to do one side of the street or the other. So maybe I do like this side of the street and come down underneath. And then I can make this the artery coming out, and then have this guy do a 1-way. And I could actually probably lessen the street here on this side too. But it does look like everyone's trying to turn left, and that's only going to get worse. So let me pause, delete you, and I'm going to unzone that. Let me see how well this idea works. We could even do 2 lanes or 1 lane is really not going to make a difference. If I go to 0, and let's just start here going forward, going down, hooking, and I don't want to snap to anything. I just want to go down, and it's overlapping already. Wow, I got to start way back where? If I do a 1 lane road, does that make a difference? What does that look like? I'm still not underground yet, so I'd have to bulldoze this guy too. It might be worth it in the long run. Let's find out. Bulldoze, bulldoze, bulldoze. Do 2 lanes, because I like the 2 lane idea. And then we start here, going down, hooking to the left. Can't do that, so we can go here, and then hook. Man, I can't get it to go under quick enough. If I try still the road, and if I try even here, even curve going down. Maybe I need to go to 20. Yeah, 20 did it. What's overlapping now? My hook. Okay, so then I'm at 20 as of here. No hook. Okay, and then now probably need to make the hook more like, don't align with anything. Here to here, perfect. Turning around, and then coming this way. And I probably could come back up. So let's do like right here at 20. Okay, and then we're gonna come back up. So we'll poke right out of the ground, somewhere around here. And I'm gonna end up pushing it a little farther to the right. Why is it doing that? I want to push a little farther to the right. All right, so he's out of the ground now. And then now we can do the hook. We can then hook into the road. I'm trying to just do an on-ramp like that. And then what I could do, I don't really want lights or an intersection. So let's see if we can take that out and be successful. That, and that, that, and that. And then now they could come through without having to go to the light. I need to connect this piece now. So 2 lanes here. Yep. All right, and then did I start 2 lane too far down? I think I started too far down. Okay, so then delete one more building. Could technically put a building back almost at this point. So if I start 2 lanes, I think I started too far down on that somehow. All right, so we're here, 2 lanes, going down to 20. I should be at the surface here, perfect. Well, why couldn't I have done that here, damn it? Why didn't it let me? All right, so now we start at the surface. We might have to fix a little bit of this, but let's see. There. I'm too close to the road, apparently. Interesting. I'm too close. Yeah, started that too close. All right, let's bulldoze there. Come back. It won't let me not be so close. So we don't need to be curved. We can just be a little off center though. Now we're going down to 20, like that. Okay. Well, it's not perfect, but it might work. And then now we're at 0. And then now we need the hook into it. And then I don't really need an intersection for that. So let's kill that. And we killed that and that. That and that. There. Doesn't really help us here. And that's still rather long to get there. I mean, if it works, I might try moving it forward a little bit. Oh, look, you're trying to build there. I don't want you there. So then let's do this. So let's see if that helps. Take the road. Damn. He's gonna actually go straight. Oh, he went right. Okay. Oh, we got one. We got one victim. Got two more victims right behind it. And then what does this look like? Because my other fear is the entrance here now. He's in the intersection at this point. Well, he was. He just got hit. And then they go down to 3 lanes. Probably should make that 4 or 5 even, because this is its own on-ramp. Oh, looks alright. Alright, so we got that set. I kind of want to make it further forward though. I don't like that it's way back here, because like these guys don't have a choice to get on it now, but so let me look at that being fixed. See if I can make that a little nicer. Go underground there, and then we'll come back up 2 lanes there. Okay. And I don't mind having it snap. It's just that road, it snaps to it. It's not bueno. Okay, so we're at 0. We go down to 20. 20, damn it. Go 20. And then we curve in. So that actually worked. Okay, we could come, so we can get a little closer. We come here, then down to 20. And I have to drag it forward slightly. Interesting, says it's too steep. But that's better than we were, so we come back up here, down to 20. Well, it says it's too steep, but it almost worked. Why can't it just be nice? Where is the point that it would let me? So I wonder if we delete you, that's fine there. Okay, so we got the 2 lanes. We're going to start at 0. If I come way up to here even, go down to 20, it runs into the street already. Okay, so we can't do that. We got to come back up. We'll start 2 back. Does that work? Down, down. It does not. Okay, so then up. We were here. Let's try here. Down, down. I'm gonna find out that I was as good as I could have gotten. Because now we're 3 back and it doesn't work. Up, up. So we were 1, 2, 3, and now we're 4. Down, down. I thought one of those worked. That works. So 4. And we're not curved, so let's curve. Put your curve on. Why? Interesting. The curve makes it okay. Alright, well then, whatever. Alright, so there we go. And we're much closer now to the inner. I mean, we were way back here before. And then let's go above ground. Cool. And we'll do a little bit of that. It'd be nice if I could just do like a direct street to it. Kind of like that. And these only have 1 turn lane. I like that better than we had it. So no on this, no on this. Okay, I think that's what I was looking for to start with. And cool. So then now what we could do is take this one down to a one-way. So let's go down to 2-lane one-way maybe? I don't know if it really matters. Down. And we'll just stick to this side. If not, I got a lot of work on that to do. Got a little bit of green space in here. Okay, so then last but not least, this right here, I would like to figure out a way to make that work better. We could maybe split these, literally 2 roads, one way, one way. That might be our best bet, actually. Just keep them 2 individual roads. Right until here, roughly. So let's try doing this. I'm going to delete you. To be honest, that was always kind of ugly. I'll delete that one too. We'll delete here. I'm going to delete here. And then we can take 3 lanes. You want highway at this point? I don't think it makes really a difference. Down. So we'll take 3 lanes, not hooked. We'll just do a straight shot all the way in. We can do that side. Let's try this side first. We're not doing anything with this one. It's just going in and be done. I think, can I not have you, how's that? That looks like a beautiful thing right there. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. And then we'll do the same thing coming the other direction, starting right about here. Right about here. And then I don't want anything going inside. So for that reason, I could come more to the right. Almost want, so we got 4 lanes. Maybe it's here. I hate how it curves at the very end, but I'm trying to make enough room there, like that maybe. Kind of want it to be a little bit closer, but that looks okay. All right, and then what we can do, we'll do like a one-way crossing right here to allow us to upgrade probably that section. So then we'll take 4 lanes, upgrade. It's just gonna come out. I don't like the way that worked. It almost looks like the inside's the one that... It's creating the lane on the inside because of this, I think. So if I delete you, what do you do? We're way back there now. So that's not what I want at all. Let's try one more road right there. Well, that was a lot of lanes on that one that I just put there temporarily. I don't know if that'll make a difference or not. So then we're 4 lanes, upgrade. Yeah, it looks like it's the outside lane this time. Alright, so there's that. Delete you. And then 2 lanes. We're going to delete that. We're going to come with 2 highway lanes. We're going to curve from 0. Might have goofed at this point. I don't think it'll let me. It might let me do that. That works. Okay. On-ramp. And then last but not, see, we already actually have, this is where it splits into 2 going from 3. I don't think we need 5, but we're already starting at 3, and then there's the split. If I did here, and I said upgrade to 4, that whole thing would upgrade to 4, but not at the right point. Oh, we need to get rid of you. And then we need to do another one. We need to do another one. 1 lane, straight, maybe like right here. And 4 lanes, upgrade, 4 lanes. And it's doing the inside one again. We could do, actually we could do this. We could delete you, upgrade, go to 5. The outside one comes in now. It's a lot of roads. I don't know if that really helped us much. How do I get a 4th lane over here? What if we did a 1-laner here, and then upgrade to 4 lanes? This would be here, actually. That kind of did it. I need that a little further back. So we'll do here, and then here. There, okay. And then upgrade to 4. Like that, perfect. And then it's got its own lane to get on now. And then we'll take this 1 lane, curve, I want to take over that lane. If I delete it, what happens? That's what I want, okay. And then here into here. There. This needs to be a highway. I'm just realizing that's not a highway. So it needs to be a 4-lane highway. Highway, straight, from here to there. Yeah. So we got our on-ramp there, we got our on-ramp there. I think that's much better. Let that sink in a minute. Eddie, you still with us? I'd like to know what you think. It's almost like we need to do the same thing now, where this is an entrance, this is an exit. Maybe make this an entrance and that an exit as well. And there's no entrance, so these cars aren't going in here on this side. Most of my traffic have all been from this side over here. I haven't really had a whole lot from the other side. So we can now pull in that section. And then these guys didn't get built on, interestingly enough. Oh, because probably 3 is not quite enough. But we could give them a fourth. I need to delete that right there. We can give them a fourth. See if that fixes it. And then pause, bulldoze. And then we undo that section. Just any of these, I guess, north-south streets, I'm trying to make sure for upgrade purposes we don't have anything built along the road there. We still need to figure out how to make the pedestrian walkway come down and then cross, because obviously we're not actually crossing the street right now with it either. I didn't build all that in yet. So let's do a little bit of that while we're seeing the what is that doing? Why is it doing this fandangled thing? That is just straight bizarre. Because I think that right there won't let me upgrade my street because it's there now. What if we just do here, down, or snapped, right? That's snapped. And I come across here to that one. So that one goes across, and then you can come across. And I know this is diagonal, and maybe that is why it's trying to do that weird brace, I guess. Flippin' did it right there. Gave it the brace. Like, why is it not right underneath it? Can I just delete the brace? I cannot, sir. You can. Oh, I just kept the brace. Kept it. Let me delete that. Okay, so I deleted the whole thing. Okay, so then if we come back with you, and I come to, I think we were here, right? And then I go here. Oh, I didn't do the brace that time. Perfect. Whatever I did different, it didn't add the brace in that time, thankfully. Because now I can upgrade this road, I believe, and it won't have an issue. So then we come back out. Let's try and get this on the street. So then we can go down, curve maybe? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate that. That actually worked pretty darn well. Only thing I would do different is maybe start it here versus there. Let's try that again. That was darn near perfect. Come here to this one. We go out really far, right? And we curve right back in underneath it. So it's 3 blocks, but then a few blocks to the right. That worked. I mean, I will say that was really good. But it did put another pillar. Okay, so we can't do that. No, actually the pillar's here. This is the 2 pillar. And then if over here, we don't even have a 2 pillar. Because we put them 2 blocks away from the road, which technically would have been about here. So we come here, way out here, we hook back into the road. And this one, we didn't go far enough, maybe? And there, I don't really want that intersection. So we'll put it down and then we'll undo. See, that looks funky. I wonder how much difference that's gonna make. We come out, we do no on you, and that took the light away too. I just wonder if they'll be able to go up that now or not. Okay, and then to come down, do they care where they come down? Like, do we want to put it here someplace on this side, or that one's probably not going to be possible, to be honest. So we could do 2 on the outside, we come down, we hook it, 3 out, we gotta come further, bam, 2, there, okay, and then do the same thing on the road. Take out the crosswalk, which takes out the light. And then these guys are probably too close. So then we come back and we do you going across at 10 high to 2. And then I have it on curve, that's why it's trying to do that. So we're 2 out there, okay, and then now on you, I want to come down to 0. And I can't hook that in time with the guy there. Yeah, okay, so I think it's 3 is what I need, and that's unfortunately, well, I need 3 this way after this one, so technically it's 4. Let's see, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 blocks of space. So really and truly, you can't be in that space there. And then I could delete a couple of these and they could maybe fill back in, right? But let me finish this first. We come here, this way, hook back, and then bam. So yeah, it takes 4 and change, essentially, to do that. And this is kind of the same way, so let's fix you, pause, oop, damn it, pause. And then really and truly it's these 2, we'll just verify that once we put it down. Make it 8 lanes. They're not even because you have 6 lane road connecting to an 8 road. Yeah, and it's because, didn't we do that on purpose? I think you're talking about 6 here, 8 here. And I did that on purpose because of my on-ramps. I wanted to have less here to allow a single lane for the on-ramp. Is that what you're talking about, Eddie? Actually, because you've also got 2 lanes that turn left here for the in road as well. You got 1 dedicated, so really it is 3. Because this one comes down and you have to turn left on the inside one anyway. So really you only have 3 lanes that go straight. So we're going from 3 going straight. I think that's what you're referring to. I think. No? Not what you're talking about? What are you talking about? I do have 6 here going into 8 here. Maybe that's what you're talking about. That one? Yeah, that curve there. Yeah, I think I mentioned that too a little while ago. I don't know that I need more than 6. I could upgrade the whole thing to 8. Maybe I go ahead and do that now, because if not, I'm going to have to redo all of this otherwise. Is that what you're saying? You think I should get 8 lanes? Probably do it now. Yeah, okay. Good call. Let's do that real quick. Good call. Do that, do that, do that, do that. That's all going to be, should be on the inside on the upgrade. By the way, do you want a road named after you, Eddie? If so, what would you like me to call it? I might give you the underpass. Because you helped me out. So we're going to go 8 lanes, which would be this behemoth upgrade. And then we'll go hopefully to the inside, 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 inside. That should be straight all the way through. Looking good. Looking good. All right, good call on that. Do it now, otherwise I'd probably regret it later. And we're here. We go back up to 10. Pedestrian. Yeah, it will. Because that right there was a little wonk. It's my fancy term for it. 2, I want to do like 2 out on that one. 2 out on that one. 2 out on that one. 1 out on that one. To there. And that's different. I think I went 1 further on this, but that's okay. And we can cross there. Okay. I did go further out somehow right there. Let me undo that. Why did I curve to the right on that one? Oh, I think it's the way the road meets because these spots are different. So let me do, if I just do, I want to go straight. I'm going to pick you and I'll just come all the way down to here and then that'll be straight. And that looks straight, that looks straight. I think we're good there. All right, and then let's do our little U's. Thanks for the thoughts, duly appreciated. Where are you from, Eddie? Down to 0. Up there? Yeah. Got that back in. This side doesn't really have any. I think I can actually make that better and cross walk anyways. Let's see. I need to delete you out and then put in my downspout deal here and then curve back into there and then try and connect you there. Okay, goes out, curves back in, bam, sweet. And then I don't like what I did there actually now I see it. But I don't know that I'd ever upgrade that road. I'm just right next to it on that one. If I put a roundabout in though, that's gonna kill it. So let's not do that. Let's not do it there. We'll do that one again, do it one further out. Illinois, South Florida, that's a hell of a change, man. You got a dose of cold in that change. I'm from Texas and I'm in Washington State now, and I'm getting a dose of the cold right now myself, so that's why I speak of it, I guess. You miss Florida after being there now? I don't know that I like it crossed that way, but we'll take it, I guess. And then we'll do one of those. Cross there too. Little diagonal on both of those. I don't think that's matter. Just wondering, I think this section is really all I care about having the pedestrian crosswalking. We'll do it down here. I don't even know if that matters. We can come here and down. And then down and then go that way. And actually I could probably make that a little bit better too. Let's do that again. Do there. I'm going to take in one less space now. And then what else? That one's there, that one's there. We got one there. So he can come up. Maybe he can fit one in here. We got that one anyway though. We got that one, both sides of that street. And then we don't have a street coming in here, so that doesn't matter. Neither does that right now. This side though. That's funny. Yeah, I'm still getting used to, I don't know, wearing more clothes, if you will. Trying to keep the heat down, but I don't know, I'm still not used to it. It's a little humid where I'm at in a sense of the cold, and I've been traveling as I'm doing these things, and so I've been in Colorado for the winter last year. And humidity there is not a thing. It's just a very dry climate. So here, it's a little bit different where it's cooler. It's not snow, at least not where I'm at, but there's the humidity mixed with the cooler weather. And it can be bone chilling. I don't know, man. I'm not sure if I'm into it or not, but trying to experience a little bit difference of the different climates to see what I do and don't like. with the wind there. I think that I'd fear more with the cold that you got there, man. I don't know. That would just slice through me, I feel like. Can I not come far back? Really? Why are you being difficult? That's 2 off. Here to there. Perfect. And then we'll do the same thing here. Actually, we need to come here to there. And then maybe we do, without doing diagonal, we'll come like that. Oh, there. Now we can do another one right here. We can do another one here. Another one here. So we're all set with this. Can add more roads eventually if I want. And then I really want to build this section out and then bulldoze the other. So I was in Olympia for about 2 months, and now I'm in Tacoma. I'll only be here for a few more weeks though. Just trying to kind of see the weather in the area. But yeah. I really don't like the way that ended up being diagonal. Can I fix that? Maybe I'm being picky. That's much better. Probably fix those too, but right now I don't care enough. I think I like it. All right. All my curly cues aren't perfect, but I mean, compared to what I'd done before, that's much better. I'm liking that. All right, well, unpause. We got a car accident on the highway. What's going on here? Looks like it's starting to fix itself now. Man, I don't know if I could do it. So they think too, like they always say, like here, the whole like sun coverage and all kind of gets to you, where you know it's cloudy and gloomy. I mean, it's been partly cloudy for pretty much every 3 days. Every 2 to 3 days, you've had a little bit of sun, which I know is not normal. And I'm wondering how much of that I'm taking for, you know, for granted that, you know, I like the area, but what is it really like, you know? This is not, ugh, now we're bottlenecked down here. What's going on? Is it, oh, they're just trying to get off the off-ramp. This was one I was seeing that is just an AI issue. They're all in the left-hand lane, and they decide, oh, nope, I need to go to the right, and there's no real way to resolve that, unfortunately. It's just an AI bug. So I can't do anything about that. And the on-ramp now is bogged down because of that. So I can't solve that problem. What is going on over here? These guys are coming north. It's a similar issue, I think. They're all trying to get to the right-hand lane. I could give a 2-lane exit. I don't really know if that would help, though. And I can only imagine, like, trying to be outdoors in the winter there in Alaska. That's got to be brutal cold. There were days in Denver when it was below 0, and I like to run. I'm a runner, and I'll tell you, man, I don't know if I would even try to run on a day that's below 0. It's bad. I mean, in the teens, I can bundle up and be okay, but below 0, I'm just like, I'm not even going out there. Try to see where everyone is trying to go and then make a shortcut to that area. Yeah, I really wanted to use the highway, but I get your point. I get your point. And in fact, I don't have much of a connection. So I will say, I really would like to redo this entire section, which is not to your point. I've got, I mean, if you look at it here, the shortcut to get to town is here, and I'm surprised this is not, oh, look at this. They're messing up over here. No. Look at that. You've got one turn lane going around this thing. I think this needs to be an intersection. I think we need to take this back down and put it into an intersection. Let's see if that solves that problem. Because this is just going straight through and no one's able to get out of this. But they're taking this little tiny street, which honestly, that's the street they're supposed to be taking. I might need to make these, I don't know if I want to make them one way, but look at this, they're not doing it right. This should be the street they take. It's the 4-lane road. What to do. And they could take this out though. I don't understand why they're coming here, trying to bottleneck this side. They've got this road up here to go through. Okay, but let's see. If you're saying most of them aren't going straight, they're turning to the right. No one is getting off the highway here though, it looks like. Most of them are going straight here and then down this direction. I'm seeing a lot of traffic come off right here and into town here, which would make sense. So this road here continuing down might be another corridor, but that would bypass my entire highway if I did that. This street here, bringing it all the way down somewhere. Or even, but that's what this is for. That's what this Myrtile Street or whatever is for. And they're not using it like they would otherwise. Just don't like the fact this street's getting hammered. I don't think this one is solving anything. And really and truly, there is no purpose for this one. I could just delete it. But I kind of want... This whole bottleneck here goes to me kind of saying I really want to redo this whole section. Because there's no thoroughfare in this area going north. It's all trying to get on the highway. And I have this east-west, but it's wonky as it could be. This is my original industrial section, as you can tell with my railroad going everywhere and anywhere. All right, I'm trying to think. Well, do I spend the time deleting and redoing this right now, or do I? As it looks like they're actually trying to get off the freeway right here. No, I don't even have an off ramp there. It's down here. I'm guessing they're going to want to go into town, which is what this bottleneck was creating. I'm not really seeing any bottleneck in here, surprisingly. And this Broad Street would be where I would think they would go. But I think they do this thing where they like to pick the worst area just to make, drive you mad, if you will. Which right now this is all backed up, so that's what they're taking. I don't even think if I gave this 2 lanes on an exit it would matter, to be honest with you. I'll try it though and see. That's about the only other thing I can think of. I don't know. I really don't think that's going to matter. Because I think what's going to happen is you're still going to have this people on the left-hand lane want to go all the way to the right, no matter what I do with that. So I think your shortcut route's probably the better way to go. It's just a matter of if they're going to see it. Because I've technically got like Sunset Street coming in here and then Broad. I mean, everywhere they're going that way is right here. Now it doesn't connect through, and neither does Rosewood. Rosewood goes only so far and then cuts around the school. So it would be this street here and that one that would connect, or you're here. And that's a really tiny road. Coming through here, down to here. They're almost able to get through though from that. Alright, let me see. I'm curious if I connect that road, what does that end up doing? Can I go under? I need to take the highway up to do this. So let me pause it. Let me pause, and I'm going to put everything to 10 here. Delete you, you, and you. In fact, the downs can come. I'll just do the whole thing. There and there, and then now we're at 10 on a 2-lane highway. 10. I wonder if I can do the parallel. If it'll work. Nope. Yeah, and then we're into U, but it's really broad. So let's take that down to 0.5. What's going on, Syrah, Syrah? Overlapping. What am I overlapping? What am I overlapping? Oh, you're not high enough, that's why. What's the news, Syrah? Nada. Eddie's helping me. He's been good. Alright, and then that's a little wonked, but I think that fixed that part. I might regret connecting these streets, but let's find out if it does any good. So we're here on a bigger road, and we go into like, what? Oh, there's a pillar right there. Okay, so then what is, let me do, I really hate deleting my railroad. It's a long track to go put back, but oh well. Alright, let's see if we go, about, what's overlapping now? Could do a T, oh, that's overlap, oh man. It's just all coming awry now. So, we could go like that. Alright. And then now we gotta put our highway back. And to like there. Okay. And then rail. Where are you, rail? 2-lane. And I don't really want you touching there to there. Cool. Alright, well that connected through this guy. Don't know with that school being there if that really helps or not, but that gives 1, 2, 3 ways to go. Actually, technically 4 if you count that one, to get from the south to the north through town. And then we do have some sadly wonkier roads in here. I do feel like I just need to rip all of this up and redo. could actually rip through here, make this road bigger, and come through and be my main drag into here, honestly. So we could make Park Street come across, definitely rename that to like Smokestack or something, or Smoky Hills, and it's our. So then this guy coming in, rounding around into Myrtle Street, and then Myrtle Street comes right straight through into our downtown down there. Maybe a great major corridor if we could for a road. I don't hate that. I don't hate that for anything. So let's do some major construction. We're gonna bulldoze you, you, all of you. See ya. Sorry. See ya. Sorry. See ya. Tell you, when I first started playing this game, man, this really made me cry trying to like delete all this stuff out. Like, it's like I built all this up and I'm leaving people homeless or jobless or whatever. It's a game, but even now, like when you have to upgrade the buildings, it's like, I don't know, it's mentally hurts. Like I don't want to delete a house. Like who would do that? So road maintenance buildings, we got to move that to a fun location. Where looks fun? Move. But I think the whole point of that comment, though, is I think that's the point of the game, though, is like you figure out, okay, you've got traffic in a certain section, or you've got citizens that are unhappy for whatever reason. Redoing a section is like the flow of the game. I don't know that I need, yeah, actually I'm going to do this because this is not straight anyway. So we'll get all of this taken care of. And it doesn't like me deleting that building. Interesting. That one, that one, that one, that one. It won't let me delete. Really? That's interesting. So I'll delete the highway to get to there. Okay, fair, fine. Whatever you say. And then I think that's good. I'm probably going to have to undo the highway again, but for now, let's reconnect it. I think we're starting, it might be 20. Up 20? That might be 20. To, oh, I don't like that. It's really far apart. It's even farther apart than that. 2? Yeah, y'all are 2 apart. Okay, to there. So then it goes down to 0. Down to 0. One more lane. Oh, it's 3. Look at you. Thanks for calling. I'll see. Well, no, it comes into 3. I don't know that I want to raise it yet. I think I'll let it hit 2 on the ground, maybe? I might even build these individually because I don't like the way they look. One more time with 2. I don't want the inside being the lane, so we'll do that. And what you're looking at, Eddie, is me goofing coming into these, trying to give exits and all of that, but I had no choice. I'm trying to give 2 lanes here to get on without clustering this up here, and I also had this on ramp. This was a real mess. This is one of my major intersections I had problems with originally. And they could go down to 3 lanes here eventually, or even 2, which is what we're doing on the highway. So we could do, maybe do a little bit of a hook into here, because that's going a little off. So I'll redo that part myself. So 2 lanes. And then let's make a curve. Into, it moved it. Oh, it's parallel. That's why I don't want parallel on. And then, let's see. It didn't do it right. We'll go here. Come on, work with me. up to 20. Maybe that's the problem. How do you look now? Yeah. I don't like this. I mean, I could downgrade it to 3. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. Because you're just causing this guy to end earlier, but maybe that's a thing we should do. Maybe that. I don't know. To go from 4 lanes to 2 that quickly is pretty hard. Okay, so I think we're going to call that on the highway done for now. I have a feeling all of this might make the highway totally work differently eventually anyway. But my thought process for now is to get traffic coming through here and then into town if we can more efficiently. So, which speaking of, now that I'm looking at the highway, it's on the ground through here, right? When we come through, delete these roundabouts out, come straight through under the highway, so we need to raise all that. Yeah, let's do that. I got these on-ramps here. I'm wondering if I can come high enough, quick enough right there to go to 10. So let's try deleting here, 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 this on-ramp piece, and there. This is going to have to come up too. I bet these are going to have to come up, sadly. I don't know, I just put them down, so let's see. And then that's on the ground, which for now looks okay. I'm going to actually get rid of this. And then I'm going to actually get rid of you for now. You for now. You for now. Definitely you. And then flatten some of this out. So we're going to come in here. We're going to flatten. While you're on a hill, I might even need to flatten this piece down. Flatten. Like that, and then we'll smooth it out. Perfect. Much better. Okay. And then 6 lane. And I'm wondering, as I do this, do we go ahead and upgrade to 8 and be done with it? We got 6 coming in. No, we got that change on that one side. I think while we're doing it, we should just do 8. I'm going to delete that out. Delete that out. And then we probably need to go ahead and delete all of these buildings on this one side, because they can't be on this main drag like we're doing. So let me undo this section, things I'm learning over time. And then all of that came undone since I did what I did, which is great. Undo you, and then we'll upgrade, not one way, we're going to do 2-way, 8 lane road upgrade. Upgrade to the inside, because I probably won't build that side anyway. It looks like we got enough room to do the walking paths and whatnot. And then now, need to figure out a way through to here. So I probably need to get rid of all of this, because it's not a straight path. What else do I have over here? Ground pumping station, which is probably why it is in the position it's in. So if I do water, no, I want to look at water. I could move him back over here. My problem is that is actually industry. I honestly feel like we don't need, the water output is 74. I think we're going to get rid of that one. So right now we're at 1.4 million, and I delete you. Yes. I will probably have to put another well on the other side of town. Yes, more lanes. I like it. All right, so let's move this park rather than delete it. Who needs a park? I got red. A couple places. I feel like we could do it somewhere in here. Park for now. And all right, so we got that. And then this road. I don't want to make it, I'm actually going to delete that whole path up into the roundabout, I think. So let's just delete all of this, 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 and that. Okay. So if we do 8 lanes coming straight to the there, and then just looking to see what straight would be on both, how far apart they are. So that's 180. It's hard to line it up being that it's not. I guess that's 180 there. Okay, so then I could come straight through like this, or I could cut them halfway. I think I might cut them halfway here and then delete off the end. I could do that. And I could have one smaller lane to the right. Maybe here. Trying to like align with the curb. The beach shore, sorry. Maybe there. Through. And then we could delete those two. So they come from here all the way through. This is going to be hard to upgrade, so we'll have to wait on that for now. That's our bus stop, I believe. Yeah, that's going to be really hard to upgrade. By the way, if you're watching, say hello in chat. Let us know where you're from. And if you'd like a street named after you, let me know what you want to call it, and we'll get you hooked up. We're doing some major industrial area surgery right now. We have a 10-car pileup on, what is this? Pleasant Highway. It's really unpleasant. Probably needs to be renamed as well. Going into Brook Highway here. We've got 3 lanes going into a single lane going north. But the problem I've noticed, and I've seen many reports on this, and you can see this guy starting to do it right now, is that the AI likes to be in whatever lane's open, and then per regular traffic that we're probably all used to, they're in the fast lane, they want to get in the far right lane suddenly right before an exit, and that's what's really causing this. But then you come up here, things are working great, and then you got some more congestion up here that we still need to look at with our cool sunk kind of highway that we created a couple of episodes ago, which I'm really still proud of. And I've looked at the depth a few times, by the way, and most of the time it's retired. So if you see a lot of depth, looks like someone on one street called Texas traffic. Okay, is that what you're saying? Let's do a street named after some sort of monster truck. Oh, I like that. All right. We could put Gravedigger next to a cemetery. What do you think? And then we'll come back here. Maybe to. We need a 4-lane overpass, I think. Probably do 3-lane overpass. 3-lane overpass. Down to 0. You like that, Gravedigger? Go up to 10 and then up and over. And I don't think it's going up like I want it to. What in the heck is that doing? Oh, the ground is high. So it's having a harder time getting off the ground there. Might have to redo just this little bit and push it into the ground. While I'm thinking about the Gravedigger Avenue, let's find a good Gravedigger Avenue. Where? We got one here. We got one here. And then we got Applegate Street. That's Gravedigger Avenue right there. That's Gravedigger all over it. Because you've got the Death Castle ruins, and you've got Pet Cemetery, which it's an ongoing joke. Every one of the cemeteries I see, I rename to Pet Cemetery. And then you got the big cemetery, and then you got the crematorium right here. So why don't we do that? We'll do this as Gravedigger Ave. There we go. Let's see if I can take a screenshot. Oh, I can't do screenshots with the names. I'll have to do a screenshot after the fact. I'll send it to you if I can get it. Alright, so we probably need to lower the street through here. So let me do, ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. If we come here, and then we do 8-lane road, we could come up to about here maybe, then go down to 10, right smack in the middle of the highway, and then come back up to here. And so hopefully that will allow us to get clearance on that. Now I could bring this road up, but I've got some ramps already built into it, which I'm not really wanting to redo this entire thing right now. So I figure we try and see what we can make out of what we have. If it gets pretty gnarly and we have to redo everything, then so be it. So we're going to try and take 3 lanes of this up to 20. And we actually don't need 20, we need 10. And then it's not, undo, interesting. Well, you're not cooperating very well, are you, sir? Can't do 0. I can't do 10. Can't do 20, because that's way above it. Sounds like we're going to delete a little more of that road. Alright, fine, so be it. We'll delete a little more of this too, because I think this is at 20. I think that was probably like halfway in between, which is why it was giving me that problem. Okay, so then we come to 3 lanes, down at 0. What are your thoughts on the game overall? It's approaching 1 month, really. You had a lot of work to do, man. In fact, there was a tweet that I retweeted today about the, what is it, the ultimate? So there's 2 versions of the game you could buy. It's just basically the basic game. And then the other part has some DLCs that aren't part of the base game that come out, and you could buy that, you get them for free. And those were scheduled to be like Q1, Q2, and they're pushing those out because of a lot of the performance issues and things like that they've been experiencing, which, to be honest with you, I'm glad they did. They should focus on the performance pieces now and give us the patches, the DLCs, whatever, you know, when they can focus on them. Don't rush anything. And I say that because I have a brand new computer. It's a 4070 video card. I mean, it screams at just about any other game I play. it has a very hard time playing this. I mean, I wouldn't say it crawls. Performance-wise on the CPU, I'm between 60 and sometimes 90%. The video card does tend to struggle slightly. It's a laptop though, it's not a desktop, so there's that, but I will say that they've got some performance tweaks they need to make to the game, so I think focusing on that is a wise piece. But overall, it's been playable. I've enjoyed it. As sour as I probably sound, having to fix things like this, man, I enjoy the problem solution of it. And I'm glad that they're still looking at, like there were little things like the sewage not performing correctly, and you're piling up sewage. Garbage was another one, and they're fixing those things in an iteration basis. So each week you'll see a little bit of an update, a patch on certain things that are being fixed. One that I'd like to see right now is all of my schools are packed. I mean, if I put a school down, immediately I have 1,500. No matter what school I'm in, they're all, I don't understand that. I think that's a bug. And it's just an expense because you've got, 50K a month of these schools. But I mean, I'm making 5, and that varies. I'm not always making 5, but it's between 6 and 4.5 million now with the other things. But yes, overall, I'd say 8 out of 10 as of right now, even with the things they're dealing with. I've always loved city builders, and especially city skylines. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for me. Great game. Excited to see what they do with all the patches here in the next little bit. I haven't looked too far into the DLCs that are coming out. Usually the vanilla game is pretty much what I play until a major update or DLC comes down the line, but I want to be playing and love the game, and then someone came out with the DLC and I'm like, I want it, why didn't I pay for it? So I spent the $90 or whatever it was to buy it all from the beginning. So I was actually guiltily telling my wife that I did that way long time ago. It's like I don't want to buy this and then not have everything as it comes out. And I don't know, because they really hit you hard if you buy the base game. I think it's 60 for the base, and then the 2 DLCs are actually, it's a package of them, so I don't know if it's just 2, it's like 2 or 3. Each of those usually are about $20, and so you might as well buy it all together. Man, they are a really big DLC company, Paradox is, so I just figured knock it all out with one, and I know I'll be buying some before too long because they're going to have other ones that I'll end up wanting eventually, but alright, let's see if that connects in. That looked pretty good. And we got, didn't get very much above the ground there, but so be it, I guess. And we come in with 2 lanes here. Do you own the game yourself? Are you looking to buy it, or what's your feeling on the matter, sir? Let's try here. Oop, I hit a button and I didn't mean to. Here to here. How's that look? I don't hate that, really. I don't hate that at all. So you got that 3rd lane coming in, way out there, that's nice. I don't like how these 2 lanes came in, but I could make it come down to 2 lanes to 1 here if I really cared. I'll probably fix some of this eventually, but let's get the road fixed for now. Okay, so we got these lanes coming in. We only really have 1 major intersection, which is nice. I don't really like having these guys on here, so I think I am actually going to delete everything from being on this major artery. So let's do that. Okay, so every industry building is not going to be on, and we're going to call this something else. Let's call this Smoky Stills. So we'll call this Smoky Lane, Smoky Ave. And Smoky Ave comes in all the way up to here, and look at that. It actually renamed the entire street now that we've connected it in. I'm waiting kind of knew they would shoot themselves. Yep, yep, yep. And I'm the guy that's like, I can't wait. I want the game now. But I get your point exactly. I've been waiting for this game for over a year. When they announced it, I'm like, nope, I'm buying it right when it comes out. I knew I was. Because I even have Game Pass, and I know it'll be free when Game Pass comes, for the console. But I really wouldn't want to deal with, and this is just me personally, on Microsoft's side versus the Steam side, whenever they have the sales, like the Christmas sale and all the holidays that we're going through right now, if let's just say this game had been out a year, you're gonna have a couple of DLCs that Steam's gonna have a massive, really cool sale on. Microsoft ain't gonna do that. I mean, you're gonna be stuck where the Game Pass side of things, you're still gonna be paying a lot for all those DLCs. Whereas I feel like Steam does a little bit better deal of giving the discounts for those kind of things. But I totally agree. And waiting even for the Steam purchase, I mean, that's a lot of sense right there. I definitely agree. So, all right, we got the highway connected, we got the main road connected. Now my question is going to be, how many intersections do we burden this with? And that is my other fears. I don't want to give it too many. We got one main here. I mean, obviously that one too, but I'm thinking we do like one on-ramp or one exit here, and then maybe one entrance, and then that's to this area, and then the same here. One exit, one entrance, and the entrance has to be on the other side though. So you could exit here, you just couldn't enter back unless you come back on the other side, or I'm looking at reverse. You exit, you enter, exit, enter. I'm trying to think of how I would do that. It's almost like I wanted a highway road where, because what I don't want them doing is stopping and turning left. I almost want it to go out and under, kind of like what we did with the other deal. Let me look at a road. Put a road down out here. So if we do, in fact, the other part too is, I really don't want to build a whole lot industry over here now that I'm thinking about it. I really want the industry to be over here. So much so that I could technically take this road and build a massive bridge and connect it in over here for all I care. That's not a terrible idea because you got your port right here. I don't hate that idea at all. And we've got this road right here coming through. We could actually use the end of that road, just hook it this way. I'm kind of in love with that idea now that I see it. Hook this through, come across, build a major bridge right here. In fact, they have an expansion thing in here, Grand Bridge. Why don't we look at that? So first I gotta buy the spots. So we need for sure that one for sure. Probably gonna end up needing this one too. San Francisco, is that what that is? Okay, well, okay. So let's do, I just buy them all. I don't have to worry about it. Buy them all. You're saying it's a San Francisco bridge. So I bought, this is the San Francisco map. And we've got the Golden Gate right there. And then we've got the, it's not Alcatraz. Alcatraz is there, but we've got the other side here. I can't remember what that one was called. Which, by the way, I never did build anything out to here. I don't have enough prisoner need for that at this point. Prisoner availability is sentence capacity. Hold on a second. What is that saying? Is that saying I've got no room and I've got a lot of prisoners? I think I do need a prison now. Well, dang it, that's changed. I've looked at this, I don't know, a few times. Maybe I read it wrong or I didn't need it before, but yeah, I do need a prison now. Okay, well, I guess this is what happens. I'm like a squirrel. I see like another thing I could do and I'm like, oh, let's change that. I need to fix what I'm fixing and then we can look at that. But you know what I will do? I will buy the slots to get out there. Yeah, I'll buy that. I don't know that, you know what? I don't know that I need that yet. I might buy the ones out here instead, so let's wait. Not that I don't have enough of them. But yeah, we got that to look at too. All right, so let's do a little more surgery here. So we will... Did you say 42,000 criminals? Where did you see that? Man, we are a criminal city. Yeah, look at that. Interesting. Wow. Crime success rate, 48%. Dang. Interesting. The police coverage, if you look at this thing, like, the only place you're going to get robbed is going to be in my industry areas. Well, I mean, maybe that highway there, but typically I'm doing pretty well inner city, if you will, with it. And that's another industry area over here, so I guess that's why it's that way. But yeah, it looks like we need to get some prisons going, because that's not good. That's not good. We can get Alcatraz going. Alright, so we're going to delete all of you. All of you, all of you, all of you, all of you. Delete you. Tink, 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 tink. And then all of this for now. And then I don't know that I really need to delete that, but that's okay. Okay, so we've got kind of a way forward. So now I'm thinking, if we're going to do some major bridge here, I wonder if taking Smoky and coming up right here and going this road going under Smoky might be the better way to go. So let's look at that bridge real quick. Let's go buy that sucker. You unlock, how many points I got? 87. Yeah, I got more than enough. Okay, so we got Grand Bridge now available. Where? Here you are, Grand Bridge. Highly decorated, large fort tower, walkways between to tie everything, heavy suspension cables. Alright, I see you. I see you. Almost wish I had that guy moved a little more to the right and I could hook him in right here. But let's go straight. And then, dang. It's kind of a waste putting this in my industrial area, but can't really see it. Sorry, I'm trying to get the screen right. Here we go. Just see what it looks like. Oh, I'm gonna love that. That's gonna be cool. I really wouldn't have a reason to have this anyplace else now that I look at it, because this is about the only area that isn't connected that might be close enough to each other, so I don't have a problem putting it here. I do want to know, let's say on this side, how far... It looks like it's only about 10 off the ground, so I don't think I need that much space for it. Interesting. Could be like this, and I'm trying to figure out where I would go in on here. So I could have it tie into that back road, or I could come down here and then have that road kind of curve into it. I even could come here, really. It's probably, and then have this road curve right there into it. It's probably the better way to do it. Well, I don't understand that. Why? Hold on. I don't know that it'll let me, actually. Now I'm looking at it. In water, elevation too low. Yeah, I have to go up 10, I think. Oh, yeah, that's my problem. Go up 10? Yeah, okay, so it's got to go up 10. I had it at 0. I kind of like this. Now, the other thing we could do is we could come off here, right? And then curve it. We come... Well, it's not going to curve. Oh, see, and I just did it, and I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. Actually, hold on. Can I do it again from here? It's not going to let me curve, but that's okay, because what I wanted to do is come that way, but I wanted to come back up naturally that way. So we could do distance too short. It's only 9 grand. Yeah, Okay, we'll just plant it right there. And then you come back. I don't think it's gonna want, oh, well, that's not really ideal. Well, it's a first pass. It's not really what I wanted, but I don't like that. But that road can connect in, so let's just test it through. So it's a 4-lane highway. So then we would need to do, is that really 4 lanes? Is that all that thing is? Hold on. And yeah, 4 lanes. So this is 6 lane, but that's okay. So we come back to here, 4 lanes into there, and it does not like going down. I'm just gonna back it up. It's interesting. It's not Golden Gate, but it's like a fancy bridge they added. Maybe they're saying it's Golden Gate. I don't. It's not Golden Gate though. That's already actually in the map on the other side. So I really need the highway to end right here. Is what I need, and that's fine. I don't think this thing cost me 40K to test with, but so I need to end here. However it comes in, I can hook the main road. I need to end right here, and then start probably more like the way this is peninsulaed here. The other thing I could do is I could cheat and make my own peninsula and make it look right. But I kind of like working with what's there. I wish I could hook it, make it round, but I get that's kind of hard to do on a bridge. Okay, so we're gonna take it back off, and then, oh, you know what would be cool? We could do like a little island right here in the middle as a support. So we could come like this way to the island, and then from the island bounce that way. I wonder if that would even work. Let me see if I could make that work. Come here. I think it's this guy. I don't remember if it's down or up. I think it's up. There. Make it a little bit bigger. Alright, and then let's flatten it a little bit. Well, not really what I had in mind. No. See, this is what happens. You start getting all these ideas and you kind of get crazy at it, and then it doesn't really work out, period. But you know, can't blame me for trying. Yeah, and then I'm going down all the way now. I wanted to be, yeah, okay, we're down halfway now. That's the level I wanted to be at, right there. So then, can I just bulldoze the rest of it to be that level? Yes, I can, alright. I don't need near the amount of what I've created here. It's just created it so tall right off the bat. And then, nope, now we're going up. Alright, I'm going to hit play, let that water subside. Can you go away? Water. And then I think I can come in with the outside of it now. Where am I at? So I want to come, I want this side of it's what I want. Oh. I don't know why, but it's not getting the water off the top. I unpaused. I had this problem before on one of the other areas. The water didn't just dissipate away. And I really hate playing for too long because my bus system is totally jacked right now. It's starting to drain. It looks like over there, but I think all of that's staying. Maybe this idea is not the greatest. I'm going to pause, and then let's see. So I was thinking I'd come from here directly to here, and then pivot now and come that way. And then I might slightly come this way with this outside piece. There, pivot that way. That's my plan. I might be able to terraform a little bit once I have the bridge there anyway. Trying to keep the stream entertaining without it just being monotonous, me trying to learn how to terraform, because, you know, we all enjoy that, but I don't think anybody enjoys that. Alright, so I think we're going to go with that. I really don't care if it's overwall. I mean, it's in the middle. It could be smashing rocks and all that kind of... Actually, that'd be cool. Could you actually add rocks? No, you can't. There's no, like, side rocks and stuff like that. That'd be cool. Like, these trees and whatnot, if you had, like, rocks, you can put a whole bunch of rocks out here. Okay, so then we go back to the bridge. And I think what I might do... We have to start at 10... is like that. Let me look at it. If we come this way, yeah, that's better, because it's got that little bitty kind of leg there. I like that. Okay, so then if I come this way, the idea would be maybe somewhere in here, and it's got that one little piece that would connect into it. No, maybe I don't go so far inland. Yeah, I don't hate that. Okay, so then my road comes in. It'd be right there. I go right dead center. I just don't know if it's gonna hook. Let's try it. 20K. Gone. Just like that. And then how does that look? Yep, okay. And then we are right about there. Oh, I don't hate that at all. That looked kind of pretty. I can fix that. I can elevate the other side a little bit more if we need to. All right, and then we take the 4-lane road now, here, and then we'll just mirror it up. We're on a hook, so we can hook it into here, but it's going to come down. So down into, and which side is it going to go to? We'll go to the outside for now, like that. And then on this side, we'll do kind of the same thing. Overlapping item, I'm at 0. I'm trying to get, I'm at 0, why isn't it letting me? Oh, these guys are trying to build. No sirs. Come again later. No sirs. We don't want any of these guys anywhere near our major intersection. So, okay. Got rid of those. Back to a road. We gonna curve? Not really curve. We're just gonna go straight. Like a so? Like a so? Oh, I don't hate that at all. The only thing we didn't do was raise it up. So I could take this down to 4 lanes and then raise it right here and then give this as an underpass back way to get back over here. I mean, they've got this road here actually too. We don't even need this except for maybe these guys. Let's see. That would give them direct access to over here if we raised it. Let's see. I kind of like that idea. Let's just see what it would look like. We delete these. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And then we'll probably need to delete most of this, unfortunately. But let's come from here with the 4-lane road. and we'll gradually raise it to 10. Well, actually, so start at 0. Come here, and we'll go to right about here, and then we'll go up to 10, and lower back down because that's not at 10. So we'll do that. So now we're up to 10, and let's delete our off ramp for now, and then come back in one more time. Make sure we're at 180. That's one actual, like, really good improvement that they have done is the street alignments and how the street formatting goes. Like, I really appreciate the work they did for that, because you needed a lot of mods, I feel like, to accomplish the same thing in Skylines 1. See what I was saying about running for very long? We've got power issues here because that's all not connected now, and bus stops that are not running, and we've really done some, yeah, there. That one's then done. Okay, so that, man, I'm liking that though. I'm liking that idea. That was kind of a ad hoc last minute decision. And I know what's going to happen. This is going to be a traffic nightmare, but it looks pretty, you know? It looks pretty. So we got that coming through. Let's go make this street come back underneath, which is fine. We could actually upgrade that to be a 4-lane, I think, because it looks like there's room, maybe? No, I think I'm being psyched out. I don't think there is room there. We'll do 4-lane down to here, 4-lane underneath. Now I'm wondering, do we redo all of this still? Yeah, I don't really like the way all this is done. So let's do a little bit of redoing on these guys too. We're going to kill all of this. All of this. Kind of like the way my railroad did turn out, even though I had to make it fit in between a whole lot of things. I really didn't know when I was doing it all about what I was doing with it until it all started working, which I think it came out quite well. So I really don't know that much of that I want to redo. I just want to make sure I fit all of this in and it's a little more organized. And I don't need as much. I think that's the other thing I've learned too with the evolution of starting it to now is I don't need to fit in everything I can fit in to quote unquote feel, what's the wording? Efficient, I guess, because like I got all this fitting in this curve here, and yeah, okay, great. I mean, I can do that. It doesn't have to. I don't have to fit in all of my industry right here. I was trying to keep it close, but my problem with that is you do make a lot of problems for traffic because everything is so in tight. And that's what I'm trying to alleviate, like we did over here with this main highway and how it's, you know, no one's right next to the main road. I like to try to keep that going if we can, where we've got side streets, but they're not, you know, congested as possible. So let's do 4-lane roads, and we can start here, just following that curve around the ocean, and then we'll do maybe to there, and then maybe to there. We don't need to come right up to the edge, so we could do here maybe. Yeah, and then we'll just make it straight into that guy, and I can actually lower the road down to make it match the road. And then here to here. Okay, and then we can have businesses anywhere along that road if we wanted. And then we can do one connection maybe in here, and then have one that doesn't fully connect that has to come back here. So we could do maybe a 4-lane road right here, that doesn't connect, maybe we do like, why is it doing that? I don't want it to move. So it comes all the way to maybe here. I need to turn the curve off. And then we'll have one more that does connect. And we can have it connect. Ideally it would connect somewhere right here, but I want to be so close to that road. To that on-ramp. We come back here. Can't do it there actually. Can't do it there either. Can do it here. To here. If I'm going to do that, then I might as well move it back here. Alright, so that's my major connection between the two. And then I can actually do one more little artery road. In fact, I don't think I even need it 4-lane. I can do this here. I wonder if I need that. I think we build up this and then see, and put some trees in here and kind of make this more of a nicer area, if you will. And then I can do like one or two. We can connect in one road, maybe like right here in the middle. And that's the connection for all of this. And I can do trees and stuff around this to make it look a little more nice. So let's go ahead and plant some trees. Do that, get that growing. Where am I at? Park, trees, let's do spruce, and then we'll go real big on the swath, and then get a bunch going. So we put a bunch of trees down, and they take a while to grow, and that's fine. In fact, we should probably check. I have an area across the ocean that I put a bunch down. I wonder if they're all grown in now. And we'll do the same thing out here. Get this area growing some trees. I really want this drag to be kind of cool with trees. Alright, and then to give you an example, this whole section over here I bought like maybe episode or two ago. Yes. So on this map, it's interesting. All of the coastal areas is where the wind blows. So it's blowing outward, not inward in any coast. I can show it to you. So here it's blowing this direction. You can see the tip of the arrow coming this way. It's the same over here. It's going out. And then I've got a little bit of industry here is where I started at the beginning, and it's still going out. And then I had my first power plants and all of that here. It's still going out. And all the way over there, it's still going out. You can see over here. So this is another area that I've got that's going out. So all my industry. And it's kind of counterintuitive because you think usually the most beautiful spot is the coast. And that's where I've got to put a lot of my industry, unfortunately. But yeah, I've been dealing with that for a little while. I told myself the other side over here, I wasn't going to put any industry, and I've actually thought twice about that now. Maybe put some more of it there to give the farms a place to go to. But I haven't gotten that far yet. So one thing I didn't show, since you're joining now, is this downtown area. I'm kind of proud of this. So we got a train stop right here. I'm trying to get that working pretty well. Got passengers waiting for once. Okay. And then I got a bunch of those taller office buildings in this area. And then I got a little park, which probably needs to be a little bit more, I don't know, at least be redone. It's a campfire site, which is probably not the right park for that. And then I got some tall, high density housing on the right-hand side. That has taken forever to get demand for. In fact, I've got a little bit right now of the high density. And then some more office buildings, some more high density housing. And then over here is the business level, even the medium, no, it's high density business. So this is as tall as the businesses get. in City Skylines as of now, from what I can tell. Now, none of these have hit 5, and that is a thing I'm trying to figure out, is how to get these to hit 5 out of 5, because there's signature buildings that unlock once you hit certain things, and if you go to the business one, to get this guy, you have to have 60 buildings hit 5, level 5, and I don't have one yet. So I'm still trying to kind of figure out how that works. And it may be that I have business here and I don't have like a cargo train station, and that's what's holding me up, but I'm still tinkering, trying to figure that part out too. I've been building a whole lot of the higher density business, but I'm not getting the rewards from it thus far, so that's another one that I'm still trying to figure out over time. Alright, so we got our bridge, we need to redo our bus stops, we got that connected back in, so they should stop complaining. We've got a road here trying to connect back in that I really don't know that I will. These guys are all building back up, which is fine. I don't know that I'm going to build industry back over here. My problem, though, is going to be the pollution that it had before. Where is ground pollution? Yeah, it's in this section here. Be curious, if I don't build on it for a little while, how long it takes for it to subside. Because I could put some businesses in this section here and see if that does help. And I could probably put, I don't know, I probably wouldn't put residential here because these highways are going to be pretty gnarly. But yeah, I could try and put businesses somewhere in here too. In fact, maybe we do a leg in here and then put a little bit of business in here once we get all the traffic sorted out. Okay, so we've got this section here. I don't think I'm zoned up. So let's zone this real quick. And I gotta go look at my bus stops and redo that. So we'll figure this all. Actually, let's get this out of here. We don't want to be in that intersection. Don't want to be that one in the intersection either. So we'll do all of you. All of you. Come on, man. Work with me here. All of you. In fact, I could just pour you. And then I don't know that I'm going to do this connection piece. I think I might leave that one off until we know how the traffic's going to be handled. And then I'll add in all of this. Leave that one off, that one off. We can do maybe a little bit of this one to there, let's say. There. And we got this area here. We can do maybe that section. I think we'll leave that one off. Actually, this goes underneath anyway, so that probably won't matter. So we can do there, all of that. Do all of that for now. I think it's fine. Can't do much with this anyway. And then all of this can be built. I don't really mind that for now. Up to say there. And then all of this doesn't go anywhere anyway. So that can build, all of here can build. Pour, and then all of this needs to be undone. This section here can probably be done, so we can pour there. You. Cool. And then get rid of you. And get rid of you. I think that covers nowhere in the intersections, nowhere on the main road, or on this main road. It's all on the outside roads, so they're feeding into. We got nothing over here, and we got it all over here. This is probably going to be a jam right here. I get that. I'm probably going to have to connect this in eventually, depending on how bad this gets. That, or I'll end up having to connect a road in over here somewhere. So I see that coming. I think we're going to hit play, and then now I need to look at my bus stop for now. These should all fix. Cool. And then this is not fixed. Let me pause one more time. What I'll do, maybe I connect it in here because that's a really tiny road. So can I make that straight? Let's see if I can make that straight. I thought twice about just bulldozing all of this in here, but yeah, I couldn't do it that way. Why is it slopes too steep? Well, maybe I shouldn't have deleted it now. Gosh dang it. Now I can't get it to come across. I could maybe do that. I really hate to do that though. Let's do... Oof, that's a big chunk of train track, dang it. Man. Let's try one more time. And it's just 2-lane simple. I'm pretty sure that's the right road. So right in the middle, slope is too steep. I don't get how, maybe it's back here and that would work. Nope, doesn't work. All right, well, let's try deleting the track. And now it's not too steep. And now it's straight. All right. And then we need to fix the track, which goes there. So we need a little bit of a hook. And we come through. Let's see. Aim to the right. Hook to the left. Like a so. Give it a little bit more space. See, I just want to be able to put like these guys, like copy a few of these out, and then make a whole bunch of those boulders all over this little area over here. It'd be kind of cool. Heck, even along the coast, it'd be kind of a cool looking rocky shoreline. That'd be cool. Like right click, copy. We need to have that. Oh well. Maybe it'll be a DLC that you have to pay for. 20 bucks for rocks. Call it the rock update. In fact, I'm going to be silly. I'm going to rename this Rocky Road because I'm in a goofy mood. Rocky. Well, I mean, typing is a thing. Rocky Road. It's got 2 rocks on it. It's very rocky. All right, so they're all building up. Oh, because I put the road in there, you decided you didn't want to be there. That's fine. We have really got to fix our bus stops. So we got a wreck. So let's do, gosh, I hate buses. So the other thing was we had an off ramp here somehow too that helped, but all right, I'm gonna keep pausing. So does this connect back in? That'd probably be a thing, is to connect this back in here so we could have the bus loop this area. If I could do it without killing the business, that would be okay. And it's not much area to color in, but we can color all that in for all I care. All right, and then bus stops, because they're not liking me right now. So we go here to bus. By the way, if you're watching, say hello in chat. Let us know where you're from. And okay, so let's see. We got these guys. I bet that's all one deal. Green is the one we're looking at that's wrong, so we'll come back in to bus, and then we'll look at the bus and look at the green line, which is there. And fortunately, I've tried to edit these with no success, so I would love to hear it if one of you have done bus path updates. Like, I'd like to just drag that and put another bus stop right here without having to go in the menu and create it all. But that's not a thing, so at least that I have found. So our starting point's here, and here's the problem. I don't have to redo this from like mental sanity. Like, I gotta remember, okay, it goes up here, it comes down. I gotta remember all of this and then plant it all back down. Plus, we've deleted everything out over here, and so we only have 2 bus stops over here. So now I need to create one over here, one over here, and then have it do the loop probably over here. So we need to come into here, bus, stop. We'll do 1. It looks like there is 1 here, maybe. Can't be because I created that road originally. So we got 1 there, and then we can do another one maybe here, and we got the one in front of the dock, I guess. I don't know what you want to call that. And we can do another one maybe outbound. So we'll do a loop. So we got 1 there, and then we'll come on this side of the street, maybe out here. So it'd come around here, go back, we'll be on that side of the street, and then I'm not gonna lie, it would be nice to have a connection back into here, but that's okay. I really don't want this road any more jammed up than we have it, if we can help it. So now, unfortunately, we have to delete and pretend like we know what we're doing. So we start here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and do the loop back around. So let's see if we can do that. So then I come over to bus lines, we go to green, we delete. Yes. We come back to the bus, we go to bus line tool, we say we want a green bus. You gotta click the green color to get rid of it for whatever reason. That's just the way it's working. Alright, so we started here. We go up to here, come back around, we click U as the second stop. We come all the way down to here, we go to this one. Oh, hold on. It didn't click it. There we go. To here. And then, did I goof already? It's not letting me. There. I guess I gotta double click it. Maybe that's my problem. Double click. Definitely don't want that. I want it to come down to here. Could you just do what I say? Down. Up. That one. And we don't have any more here, so what I did was I came out and I picked some of this up. I want to say I came here. I came here. And then I don't remember if I went that line or this line. Looks like blue is getting that, white's getting that. And then comes through. So, I'm gonna hit pause. I'm gonna say there's 3 spots here that are pretty major. I don't really want to go off the beaten path here, so we'll go 1, 2. Grab those 2 spots, and I don't care how it gets over here, so I'm not going to dictate that. Gonna get that one. Gonna get that one. This is a lot of stops. We come here, come back around, and then we're done. And it comes back up to here, and I don't care how it gets there. Okay, so now we've got green created. We come back into our train, now we look at bus, green, 14 stops. That's going to be a heroic path. probably need to rethink that. The two stops at the bottom that I put down here, I probably didn't have to put, but let's see how it goes and the usage, and we could just increase buses if we need to. We got one other one that's 14 and it's only 41%, but the problem is the more stops, think about you being on a bus, if the thing stops like at every block, you probably want to not take it at that point, so yeah, you got to consider that. Okay, so do we have any other... You'll notice that there'll be these little circles complaining about bus traffic. I know we had a couple I thought were over here, but I guess not. I have not saved in an age. Let me do that real quick. So let's go that. We're at 79er. Someone saying niner? Resume. And we got a couple of these, no pedestrian access, so we're going to delete those. I know no other way to solve that for now. And that's that. So then now, if we look at our traffic situation, we are using this road. It's being used finally. We are still getting traffic going north. No one is getting off here. And I think I see why, actually. If you get on here, you can't get back off to this road here to get into the city. But you can get off the city here. And the only next one is this one here. It's the path of least resistance, I feel like. So I could do an off-ramp here, and I think what's going to happen is all of the traffic that's trying to get off here is going to go here. It's not splitting it, unfortunately. But it's a thought, and this is only a 4-lane road is the problem. I feel like I'm going to make a real nightmare out of that road if I do make it an exit from the highway. But it is our Smoky Avenue. It's a thought. What does the exit here look like? Just curious. So we're at 3 lanes. There are people going straight for what it's worth. We could upgrade this to 4 and see if that ends a little bit of the nightmare. Let's try doing that. Maybe just in this area here. Put it to 4 and see. So we come to the highway, we got the 4-laner, we got to upgrade, and we can open it to the inside and add a new lane, or we can open it to the outside. I'm trying to think, I don't know that it really matters. We could do it back here even. If you got an exit lane right now here, you can even come back this far and open that up. I will say if we go too far to the inside, it might create more problems expanding the other side of the highway. But it looks like we've already expanded it to 4 here anyway. I'm going to go that way. And I can't go, I can too actually, I can go. Now it does kind of hook in a little much right there, but we'll live with it. Live with it. So now we're at 4 lanes up to here. And then now we're at 4 lane there, 4 lane there, 4 lane there. So the theory would be, if you're in that fast lane, you want to go forward, you're zooming past. We should have 2 lanes trying to get off the highway here. So let me see if I can do an upgrade on this. So now we have 2 dedicated exit lanes all the way through. And then I can upgrade this to 3 lanes eventually if we needed it. I don't know that we will. But we're down to 2 now on that, so let's see. And coming back. And the other thought I had originally was doing an exit here, coming on the Chestnut, and then going that direction too maybe, but I just didn't do it. Get an exit 1 street down, so That might not be a terrible idea though. Well, I don't have it going on max speed, sorry. It feels like it's going better. One other way I could do it, if I did an exit here, it's a 3-lane straight, so I could do an entrance here, which you don't have the traffic coming down, so the exit here would actually be best. So I could do 2 lanes, if not a 1-lane exit here, because we are starting to pile up there anyway. But it's not backing up much further. Oh, what are you doing? As soon as I say that. I think that's one of the AI glitches where it's just stopping for no reason. So they're just... It's like there's a stoplight, like a red light right there. And they're having to do the gated... Oh, there's this guy. Oh, he's homeless. He's asking for money or something. You know, that's one thing I never did build is... Where is that even at? There is a welfare building in the game. I don't know where that's at though. University, medical, but it's not in that. I know I've seen it, I thought, I just don't. If y'all know where the welfare building is, let me know. College, university, technical, medical, research, we're not a lot of things I can, oh, a large hydron, you could really do that in the game, that's cool. Recycling, I mean, I can't imagine it being here for anything. Medical, I mean, I could see it being here, but it's more taxing. It's not any of those. Maybe transportation, communications? Nope. Well, I'll look it up. Maybe that's what we need to alleviate some of the homeless problem. And I think I saw someone talking about it, saying that it actually helped gain more taxes, because obviously that's the whole idea behind citizens making an income, is you can tax them, you get more money for your city. So it actually helped despite the cost for what it was. Okay, so we got welfare to look into, and then we also have Alcatraz to look into probably next episode. We could do 2-lane exit here and maybe help these guys get to where they're going. So let's do this. Let's upgrade this to a 4-lane right here at the end. And then we'll do 2 lanes all the way around. To there, to there, to there, to there, to there, 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 and then we'll just do 4 lanes here. Oh, it's going to be slightly off. See it squiggling? Alright, I want to pause and probably rebuild that road, because I don't like that. It looks goofy. So we're going to delete, not build, delete. And then I kind of want to do 4 lanes here at the same time. Sorry, I'm making screwy camera motions there. Alright, so we're going to do 4-lane here and then do a 2-lane off ramp going. Wow, okay, sure, fine. And then we'll do 4 lanes there, yeah. And then drag it forward. You're flipping kidding me. Oh, no, it's always going that way. What? 4 lanes, right? 4 lanes. I don't know why I couldn't pull that where I was trying to pull it from, but okay. And then I think that's everything. So we got 2 lanes going that way. We got 2 lanes now coming here. We could probably pull 4 lanes further back on this side because it's really congested. Dang, that's really congested. All right, so we start somewhere back in here on 4 lanes. We go 4 lane here maybe. Oh, I did that to the inside. I'll have to fix that. Outside, 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 outside. There. Man, look how much that let up right off the bat. Yeah, that was a good call. Oh, what did I do? Oh, it's doing the autosave. That seems to be running a lot smoother now. I mean, you're still, like I said, going to have the guys that get in the fast lane wanting to go right suddenly. Like this guy. And then, where was that one? I think it's this piece right here I need to delete. Pause, delete. 4 lanes. I know it's ever so slight. I can see it though. One of you guys has got to be as particular as I am about these things. It's like, he didn't make the road straight. Because I see it. Oh, look at them. They're all in chaos now, thanks to me. All in chaos now. Okay. I mean, that looks kind of like chaos right there, too. I didn't make that road straight. It does look cool, though. Zooming in, you see all these highways, and it's like the trees in the background and whatnot. What it does need is some rocks, though. I'm not going to let up on that. It's some decorative rocks, if you will. We could feather in a few bushes or something. I don't know. Oh, that's everywhere. We don't need that. We just need, a couple bushes in here. We need some rocks, though. All right. I'm just playing around now. So we got our traffic situation almost under wraps on the highway. We got off-ramp here. I don't know what to do about this road, and if we make an off-ramp here to alleviate some of this, I'd really rather than come downtown. My problem is going to be they're picking the first road. I mean, like, they have another one here, they have another one here, and I'm sure one of these guys lives up here, lives over here. They could have taken any other road, but they just picked the first one. Eddie says, you have to be careful where you place industry. Is one factor. LA. Oh gosh, LA traffic. I've never seen it. I've heard horror stories. I originally lived in Houston, and man, I believe it. Traffic. I've got colleagues of mine that talk about going into work in LA and how bad it is there. Got traffic coming out on this one that needs to be looked at eventually. Well, guys, I've been going for almost 3 hours now. I need to probably pause and eat some dinner. Figure out my life, if you will. Got a lot of other little traffic spots that need to be looked at. And to be honest, we probably need to start looking at growing the area too. So we've got a lot of the industry over here that I ripped out, which is fine. But maybe, like I said, maybe put some business in on that one section that's not ridden with pollution, and kind of monitor that other area to see how well it does coming down from the pollution. And then, yeah, I wonder how, okay, one more thing before we go. This bridge, is anybody using my cool bridge? Got a couple cars on it. I do feel like it's almost a little bit of a waste in the industry area, but I don't know where else I'd have used it if I didn't put it here. I'll do a little screenshot right there of that. Where else could we do a screenshot? About like that way. And pull it back to like, got a plane in the background. Like that. That's cool. Be cool if you could make like a little rock formation with some seals. I don't know. A bunch of seagulls. Alright, I think we're going to end it there. We still have high demand for industry as always, so we could certainly get this area built out a little more on the other side. Cargo terminal looks like it's doing okay over there, but we could start moving some more stuff closer to it. And then we've got Alcatraz we can look at. We've got the business part to look at. Lots of things. And maybe some more, you know, rip and pull out. Maybe we do some more downtown stuff and make the downtown a little more efficient in some certain areas. But I think for now we got a lot of other things to look at. I think it's all working pretty well. Except for the fact it's 8:30 a.m., 8:53 a.m., and traffic is just booming right now. Everyone's complaining. We got traffic there, we got traffic everywhere. But I think that's just part of the game, unfortunately, at this stage. You're going to have traffic jams. What makes it fun. They did add dolphins. Interesting. It'd be cool to see if they did, you know, any kind of stuff where we could see that become like a little nature preserve or something like that. I'd even expand it if that were the case. And now I got a fire. Okay, the city is going awry because it knows I'm leaving. But we'll be back. We'll try and be on tomorrow, potentially same time. It's roughly 2 p.m. Pacific. But I really appreciate everyone joining. If you haven't already, do subscribe. You'll get the alert when I go live. And I've got other content that I'm starting to come out with too. I got a FIFA series I just started, so I got that to kind of follow up on. I got one new video out on that. But yeah, I appreciate, Eddie, I know you're first timer today. I appreciate you joining, man. I really do. Thanks for chiming in. Kind of makes the time go by, having other people come in and kind of critique and help and come up with ideas. So I can't thank you enough. I'm going to get some dinner. You guys have a great rest of your evening or afternoon, wherever you're at. And I'll see you guys next time.